Guys, what is up? Welcome to another episode of Maximilian Must Know. This is going to be a Scent Safari episode. It has been forever and a day that I've gotten around to doing one of these, and there's 4 or 5 houses that have sent me stuff, and I apologize to each and every single one of them. Obviously I just couldn't get videos out in December and really the beginning of January, so now I'm trying to get as many out as possible, especially to these houses that were gracious enough to send me samples. And in the case of Meshaz Perfumery actually sent me Meshaz Natural Perfumes actually sent me 2 bottles, so I really need to apologize to the perfumer and owner Maximilian, and say I'm sorry. And finally getting around to doing this Scent Safari episode. You guys know how Scent Safari works, so I'm just gonna get right into it. So guys, Meshaz Natural Perfumes is a natural perfume house that's based in Port Townsend, Washington, and it's a relatively newer house, a little bit obscure. It wasn't a house that I really knew about until I saw some stuff on Fragrantica. It was started in 2013 by perfumer Maximilian, who was already well known in the natural fragrance community as a producer of the finest quality lavender essential oils, which are distilled from her own lavender fields and are created especially for the fragrance industry. Now, Misha launched her own line in 2013 after studying with Mandy Aftel of Atelier, and I'm sure many of you guys know that line in Mandy Aftel. Meshaz Natural Perfumes offers authenticity from plant to perfumes. Now, as of this video, there are 8 fragrances in the base, and the earliest one was created in 2013, the newest 2015, the nose again Maximilian. Now I got a sample pack, and just so you guys know, the sample pack comes in this really cool little tin, really cool artwork as well, with the name, the email info for the brand and the phone number, and then just a bunch of little samples. And I really enjoyed the samples. So I got, the perfumer emailed me, and she was sort of like, I'd love to send you a bottle for your actual video. And I was like, oh, okay, that would be awesome. I really like a lot of them. The ones that I enjoy the most, I would say, are Absinthe and Spiced Cocoa. So I would go with, I think I said Absinthe, and she was really nice to send me Absinthe and Spiced Cocoa. So unbelievably generous. They come in these sort of sleeves. This one, Absinthe, you can sort of see good pricing on these guys, $86 for 35 ml. I'll talk about Absinthe first. Notes on Absinthe are bergamot, anise, fennel, coriander seed, ginger, holy basil, oak moss, Hitchcock pink lavender, juniper berry, clove bud, angelica, and hyssop. Easily one of my favorite Absinthe fragrances of all time, if not my favorite. I would say this and Absinthe by Nasamato are probably my favorite. The Nasamato to me is sort of more about like a dark, grassy absinthe, and this one is all, to me, very herbal. I get a lot of licorice. I get a little bit of citrus at the top, but just this crazy assault of green sort of herbs, coriander seed and fennel and anise and basil. You get all of that in here. There's a little bit of clove. It's really spicy. It really pops. If you like licorice fragrances, you're gonna love this one. This one has a punching licorice core that is probably really accentuated by the anise in this one. You could tell the ingredients in this one are just second to none. It's an excellent absinthe-based fragrance, and at $85, you're gonna be hard-pressed to find anything better in this realm. The second one that I was sent was Spiced Cocoa, and the notes on Spiced Cocoa are very simple. It's just cocoa bean, cardamom, and vanilla, but I get so much more. I talked about this one in the winter starting lineup video that I did. This was my night out fragrance. To me, this is if someone took a semi-sweet, very high quality, or just straight up bitter piece of really high-end dark chocolate, put it over a double boiler, started melting it, and just throwing spices in. Nutmeg, black pepper, definitely like cardamom, maybe a little bit of cinnamon, and then this thing just slowly, that steam coming from the bowl is exactly, to me, what this smells like. It's just a beast in the winter. I could see it really doing well in the fall as well. Both of these just have tremendous performance. Okay, these are just top performing perfumes. These are both eau de parfum in concentration. By the way, the name of the house is on the back. They just really are high. This is very high quality juice, and I believe almost all of these fragrances are $85 for 35 ml. Like that, for this quality, you know, that's not something you're gonna find too often. Other fragrances that really interest me, there's one called Moonfest, which is tarragon and coriander and black pepper and lavender and clary sage and jasmine and fir and tobacco and vetiver and cannabis. And that was sort of, to me, like a darker modern fougere. She has a beautiful yuzu fragrance that features just citruses and sandalwood. Very simple. I'm actually wearing it right now, but the yuzu just pops. The citrus just pops. So guys, this is a brand that I really think you should check for. Spiced Cocoa, you know, made enough of an impression for me to be in my starting lineup for 2000 and winter 2016, and that's up there with fragrances by Raja Dove, by Killian. So it's not easy to get in a starting lineup video with me. Spiced Cocoa was just such a beast, and I got so many compliments. Oh my god, what's that chocolate fragrance you're wearing? That I could not put it in as my night out fragrance. I enjoy Absinthe as much. I'm going to link to this house in the description, and I really implore you guys to go pick samples up. Just check this house out. $85 for 35 ml is very affordable, and you will not be let down by the quality. You know, when you have people in the fragrance industry who spend so much time sourcing their ingredients, and in Misha's case, actually making those ingredients and taking the time and the care to really invest her life in perfume ingredients, you're going to get the best of the best. And it just shows you don't have to pay $500 to get a beautifully blended, original, wonderfully performing fragrance. So guys, I am going to link in the description. Please check this fragrance house out. If you have any questions, I'll do my best to answer those questions for you. And guys, I will see you next week with more videos, hopefully the next Scent Safari as well. Guys, you know what it is, and my name is Maximilian. Peace.